surprised.
Do you expect another emotional game, or do you figure Jimmy's been back, Wiggs has played his former team, now we just move on, or the NBA loves a good drama? Like, how do you think it plays out?
I mean, I'm sure the media and the public have their own feelings, but for us, we did our thing. We played our games, we went there, they went and been here, kind of moved on. I think both guys are enjoying their new time, and we're here, they're there, and we're taking it as another game.
How long ago does that feel, just that trade, and how much different do things feel now, just the way you're playing and just the overall roster and all that?
Yeah, it feels great. I think we're all very comfortable right now. We've had a lot of time to just sit and be with each other as a team, and we're just excited how this year's going. We still got a lot to get better, and tomorrow's another opportunity for us to just continue to grow as a team.
We've seen a lot of zone in the last few games, which may not set up best against your game, but NBA is all about problem solving. So tell me, how does Jaime Jaquez problem solve the zone?
Just keep moving. I think as more than anything, that's a compliment. It shows that teams don't want to guard us. They got to switch it up. So we take it as a compliment. Just continue to move, and the best way to play against the zone is to run in transition. Don't let them set up in the zone. So.
Speaking of compliments, we have seen a lot of teams finding you in transition and kind of walling up 2, even 3 guys sometimes. Do you feel defense is now showing you that sign of respect, and how does that change the reads when there's that many bodies?
Yeah, just got to slow down a little bit. As much as we want to play fast, sometimes, for myself personally, I got to slow down and just continue to make the right reads, understand that defenses are sending more guys, and just continue to make the right read after that.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
A very good question. You expect to play tomorrow? What's kind of the feeling entering tomorrow's game?
Obviously, you want to go to the motion where you can play. I feel like I'm going to go down here and we'll review how I did in practice and go from there.
Optimistic? Anthony wants to know.
Nah, see, Anthony got to ask that. Optimistic for sure. I'm an optimistic person, so I always think on the good days that I'm gonna play regardless, even if I'm going through pain.
Were there moments during this, not rough stretch, but the 2-game stretch with Cleveland and the New York game when you sort of wanted to rush back maybe a little sooner, or because of your veteranship, do you sort of understand, get rid of it, move on, not have to, create something worse?
You see both. You see both sides. Some of it, obviously, you feel like you can help, and on the other side, you want to be fully healthy so it doesn't come back. So you toggle that line, and that's when you turn to the head coach and the training staff, because they'll know I'll go out there and play regardless. So they gotta save me from myself in a sense. So it's been a hard 2 weeks. So yeah.
So you faced the Warriors already since the trade, but you expect tomorrow to be another emotional night, just because of all the storylines. It's his former team, and obviously it's Jimmy plays.
Nah, you kind of block it out. You move forward in life. We got a great team playing great basketball, and you want to continue that rather than trying to chase a headline.
Obviously, players are getting closer.
Well, that's good to hear. I didn't know that. But he's had 2 good practices, and then all the stuff behind the scenes. He's really been putting in the time, the treatment, the active work. I think it's been a responsible plan, and then we'll see what the trainers say in the next 24 hours.
Not that we needed to see it, but does these last few games just show how much of a glue guy he is, whether it's the rebounding game, the defensive game, just how many things he sort of holds together, if not unlocks?
That shouldn't be a wonder,
right.
To people out there. You're talking about one of, the very best 2-way players in the game. He's going to make an impact, and all these things that he does are things that impact winning. Now, we still have to find ways to do what we did last night, even if it's not a perfect game, but a great game. For large stretches, you still have to find a way to gut it out and win those swing moments and win it at the end.
you expect an emotional game, or you think since you've already played the Warriors and Jimmy and they came
I
back
don't
and
know.
played this play?
We'll be open till whatever it ends up being. But we already have done the game.
Right.
So how many games do we have to play? For not to be the big storyline.
Well, the last couple of weeks we've seen, it seems like teams are finding Jaime more in transition and kind of building a wall up against him. First of all, how is that a sign of respect for
Yeah.
the team? Kind of his reads in the open floor.
That's a big time sign of respect. I think that the steps that he's been making this year are going to be important. As teams start to put that second and third defender in front of him more often. And that step that I'm talking about is the playmaking and getting off the ball sometimes early, sometimes, getting in the paint, collapsing the defense, and making the appropriate play behind him. That's the play that's open a lot.